Good morning and happy rosy coloured glasses. Today I have decided to break with my tradition of showing you my face, and I want you to see what I woke up to this morning in my oxytocin filled world. And as I say this, I don't say it lightly, because trust me, even though I'm in paradise, there are tremendous challenges on this boat, and it is taking all of my spiritual awakening and nature to remember compassion, to remember that actually oxytocin is a choice. And our mantra for today and this week is, I am choosing an oxytocin filled reality. I am choosing an oxytocin filled reality. So what is oxytocin? Well, oxytocin is a love hormone, okay? This is the hormone that we produce when we are in love, or when we are petting a puppy that we adore, or a pussycat, or we're engaged in an activity like holding our brand new baby and looking in the eyes of our babies when our pupils dilate. Then this is all oxytocin filled. And I wanted to give you this view because I want you to think about the last time you were really, really happy, or your heart was truly warmed. Because ultimately that is the oxytocin rush that we want to connect with, and it is the opposite of the adrenaline rush and the fear-based reality that we are used to. So when oxytocin is flooding our body, we have our blood redirected to all our visceral organs, our reproductive organs, our digestive organs, and we move into a state of rest and repair. Whereas when we are living in our adrenaline junkie fueled world of fear, fight, flight, freeze, our blood is redirected to our extremities so that we can flee if we need to, we can fight if we need to, and we can play dead if we need to. So here's the view to inspire the idea that, oh, I've just seen a whole lovely pool of dolphins, yay! Just imagine that, and imagine the that comes as you see a pod of dolphins that you didn't expect to see. That hasn't happened for me today, but I've got a good imagination. I want to give you a mudra as well, because this is a mudra that helps us to access the heart center. Okay, don't ask me the name, I will remind you of it when I send this video. So you bring the index finger to the base of your thumb, and then you bring your thumb and your ring finger together with your middle finger. And this is a mudra that sends a lot of energy and blood to the heart. So it's excellent for heart issues. It's brilliant apparently to use if a heart attack has occurred. And it is something I recommend that you use for at least 3 minutes a day, practicing also the ujjayi breath. So if you don't know the ujjayi breath, imagine that you're misting a mirror with your breath. So you go, and once you've got that sound, you close your mouth around the sound. And once you can make that sound on the out breath, try making it on the in breath. Sounds like the ocean, right? Just like the ocean I'm on. The ocean of emotion, baby. And really what we need is support in being able to shift from one state, so adrenaline fear-based state, into an oxytocin-filled state. And I want you to imagine you've got a switch and you're pressing that switch, or you're jumping to the side and you're shifting your reality. So this mudra is going to help you, along with the ujjayi breath, to reduce the stress hormones in your body. But remember, you do need to use it. You need to use it every day. Don't expect to do it once and see miracles. It's consistency that brings results. It's consistency that raises your vibration. And it's really important to remember that. No one else can do this for you. You've got to decide every moment you are stressed and freaked out to go, stop. Enough is enough. I am choosing an oxytocin-filled reality. Yeah, baby, I'm remembering those dolphins. I'm remembering this ocean. And we use the mudra, and we use the sound. So the ocean of emotion breath, the ujjayi breath, you can imagine that you're sending the breath down your spine as you breathe out, up your spine as you breathe in. It reduces the stress hormones in your body, and therefore allows you to fill up with more oxytocin, which fills the heart and the brain. It works in two places, so it will move through your bloodstream, and it's yummy, 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 because it helps you to see through eyes of love. So I'm always going to ask you which lenses you're wearing today, the eyes of fear and suspicion, or the eyes of love and innocence. And when I actually first woke this morning and I saw this view, I took another video which I may post as well. What I could see, because the view I'm actually showing you is Athens. This is all Athens, what's in front of you here. If I go around this side, this is all a side, Souvala I think it's called, of Aegina. So it's the island that's closest to Athens. And if you look to the bottom of the boat, you don't actually see pollution, you actually see clearness. The same over this side, it's all clear, it's all clear, it's all clear. Whereas this morning when I woke up, all I could see was this horrible cloud, you can probably still see it a bit now, of pollution that was hanging over Athens. And I would suggest that yes, it is pollution, but it's also our stinky thinking. It's our stinky thinking and the idea that we are less of the divine human beings that we actually are. So I'm asking you to step into your fullness, and I'm asking you to remember that there is a version of all of us above this earth sending love and light and saying, remember who you are. You are a being of love and light, and the time is now. So cut the crap, enough is enough, stop with all the victim consciousness that keeps you trapped and makes you feel like you have no choice, and choose an oxytocin-filled reality. And if I'm sounding a bit like a school mistress, that's on purpose, because I am so fed up of hearing people acting like they're victims and speaking like they're victims, and that includes myself. So in a loving way, I am saying enough is enough is enough. Let's stop that. I am choosing an oxytocin-filled reality, and I'm on the lookout for dolphins, and on the lookout for all the beautiful things that are going on in my life, and I am embracing the oxytocin and the love and innocent eyes I'm wearing. Have a beautiful, beautiful week, my friends. Hope you enjoyed the scenery. Oh, and we're calling in Jesus, the ascended master of unconditional love. So bring him into your heart, the Christ energy into your heart, root it down into Gaia. And remember, he was one of the masters, he is one of the masters of unconditional love, and he can really support us to move for our own individual free will into trusting the collective divine free will that we can tap into, the divine will that's there for us. It's my time to get out because there's a little fishing boat just coming by. Where's it gone? Somewhere there. Take care, my friends. Have a good one.